The main frame or chassis of the car. This is our very lightweight, strong aluminum chassis. As you can see, it's basically rectangular. All the rest of the car bolts to this. We have identified a problem that we need to solve. If you look very carefully along this line right here, it may be visible in the camera that it is not actually completely straight. It is as if the frame member has bent in towards me, essentially making this area back here slightly narrower than we anticipate. The problem is then you can't fit the engine module in, which goes right here. Yes, Lola, it is frustrating. So the problem we believe is caused due to the heating of the welding. It seems to be causing the metal to wrap in around here a little bit. Some possible solutions that we're investigating right now are some kind of a welding jig, or at the very least brackets or braces that fit in between here and help control it during welding. I believe that that has been tried in Michigan with limited success. Apparently when you remove those brackets it goes ahead and curves anyway, so we're interested in looking for other ways to stop that problem. If there's anybody out there that knows a little bit more about welding aluminum than we do, we'd be very interested in your thoughts, so please contact us because it is a little bit frustrating.
So in summary, what is the problem right now?
Essentially the problem is we're getting distortion of the frame as we weld it together, caused probably by the heating of the welding process that essentially is bringing the frame in. It's causing it to warp. We want these lines to be absolutely straight. We want this space to be exactly 40 inches across. What we're actually ending up with is about a 1/4 inch short, which causes us some trouble.
And that's due to during the heating process?
Yeah, the welding itself seems to have it. They found the same thing out in Michigan, and we've come up against it before. For now, we can solve the problem simply by, we cut 2x4s with a slight angle at the end such that when it's set in between here, we can drive it down with hammers and it forces it apart long enough for us to get the engine module in. Additionally, we're thinking about maybe some kind of irresistible force such as a hydraulic ram that we could place in here and jack it up a little bit and force the parts apart. There's a little bit of a problem there. When you bend aluminum cold, you run the risk of creating some metal fatigue. In this case, we're not talking about a lot of distortion though, so hopefully that would be controllable. But we'll keep you posted. If anybody has some input, please give us some, reach out to us because we'd love to pair with you on solving this particular problem.
Quick question, is this a repeatable problem? Have you repeated this process with other chassis as well?
It happens over and over again. It seems to be a natural process of welding. It's something that happens. It seems to cause some distortion.
Okay, thanks, Doc.
You bet.
Bye.